So this topic may trigger some of y'all within the vicinity, but let's dissect why assault cases between two men is almost at affinity. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Lauren Hill here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So we hit a new record, you guys. I went at least 3 weeks without putting out a video, baby. So that means that I'm out of practice, out of patience, out of time, out of the algorithm, out of money, out of funds, you name it. But I'm here, I'm back with another video, and I mainly want to dissect a topic that is swept under the rug every single time it pops up, and it is the sheer fact that sexual assault, I don't even know if I can say that, but you know what, I'm gonna say it. Sexual assault between two men is usually always swept up under the rug. Very, very problematic, but this is something that needs to be dissected and discussed. So the main reasons why society sweeps this issue under the rug is because it's two men. You know, they see two men as, you know, strong and hard, and it's just hard to even fathom the thought that another man can't push another man up off of them. Another reason is the victim, 9 times out of 10, would not report it due to shame, especially if they are a straight man that was violated by a gay man. They're going to feel a sense of shame along with it, because if they do report it, 9 times out of 10, society is going to be like, oh, well, did you want to get touched? Did you want to get felt up by another man? Did you want to experience something that you've been wanting to experience for a long time? And the last notable reason is the sheer fact that, you know, within the gay community, they deem us as promiscuous, and they deem it as, you know, gay boy antics and gay boy shenanigans. So therefore, it gets swept under the rug because it's just seen as like harmless flirting within the gay community, aggressive flirting, I might add. And circling back to how straight men, you know, are shamed whenever they come out about them being sexually assaulted by a male, I would never forget how we treated Terry Crews. Y'all, we owe Terry Crews a huge apology. I know a lot of people don't like Terry Crews, but when you look back on how he was treated when he came out with the fact that his agent like sexually assaulted him in front of his wife at a party, nobody took that man seriously. As a matter of fact, a lot of people, even celebrities, made fun of him. Like 50 Cent made fun of him, Tariq Nasheed made fun of him, and also most notably D.L. Hughley.
What do you think of the whole
Terry Crews an apology? Because when he came out with his Me Too story, I didn't take it seriously either. Like, I did not take it seriously because, you know, just like society, everybody was like, you got these big, strong muscles. Like, you're the Ice Spice man. Not the Ice Spice. You're the Old Spice man. And you can handle anything that a normal person can't stand. Like, you can literally beat the brakes off of anybody. So nobody, including me, took it seriously. And we clowned his ass for dear life. And I truly just want to apologize because what Terry Crews goes through, what he went through in the industry, a lot of men go through in the industry, and they are afraid to speak out about it due to the same shaming that Terry Crews got, and also due to the fact that they may get blacklisted. Another celebrity by the name of Matthew Lawrence came out recently and talked about his issues in the industry that he faced with his agency and him trying to get actually getting felt up by a director, like a director really coming on to him.
Whether it's another woman or another man in power.
Yeah.
There's been many times in my life where I've been propositioned to get a huge role. I've lost my agency because I went to the hotel room, which I can't believe they would send me to, of a very prominent Oscar award-winning director who showed up in his robe, asked me to take my clothes off and said he needed to take Polaroids of me, and that if I did X, Y, and Z, I would be the next Marvel character. I didn't do that, and my agency fired me because I left this director's room. And
along those lines,
a lot of these stories, a lot of my other male friends have gone through with both men and women in this industry. But there's a double standard, and this is where I bring Terry Crews. Terry Crews comes out and says it, people are laughing at him.
right?
People don't support him. They kick him out. Why? Because he's a man that represents masculinity, and I think our society is less ready to hear that situation going on with men than they are with women, actually.
And speaking about like how sexual assault takes place within the gay community, majority of it happens at these gay clubs, you guys. Now, a lot of people write it off as, you know, just gay boy antics, like that's just how we act, boys will be boys, but no, like we are not toys. Like we are not toys for your sexual fantasies and whatnot. Now, I will say, like, the gay clubs, it's fun to go out and kiki with their fellow brethren, but 9 times out of 10, a lot of these men are very, very handsy. Even recently, I went to the club about a month ago. I went out. I guess I was looking good that night. The ass was out. And I'll never forget when I was sitting at the bar trying to get a drink with my friend, like, this, it was 2 men and a transgender woman that like swiped up against me, and one man was so bold that he even like literally like fingered my ass. Like he literally rubbed his hand across my ass and just like whoop, just went right up on in there. Yo, I felt so violated, but I'm a very cool, calm, and chill individual. So I turned around and I'm just like, oh, so you bold, huh? Like you real bold. Like I'm not about to go off on you, but trust with the plus. Back up. Now that man apologized, the other man apologized, and the transgender woman apologized too. I found out some transgender women are tops, which is news to me, and I guess she was one of the. But anyways, they apologized, even though the other man was like, "Oh, I'll beat the brakes off of you." And baby, I got my drink and just walked away. Like it was just like, not today. And a lot of people in the gay community write it off because, you know, if I was somebody that wasn't used to that type of attention, and if the man was fine, we'll let it ride. We'll let it fly. Sexual assault in the gay community tends to ride if the man is fine, if you're attracted to that man. Like, that's why it's maybe normalized within these gay clubs, because if you're really feeling the dude and he rubs up on you, you're going to let it ride. Like, I just gotta keep all the way real. And that's why a lot of sexual assault goes unreported, because sometimes, and this is not for me to like victim shame or victim blame, but sometimes the victim is fine with getting felt up because like, oh my God, that's like the only form of action that they can get. But overall, y'all, I really hate to even say this, but I feel like male on male sexual assault will never be taken seriously in society. Like the only time it's taken seriously if the man is way older than said victim. But sometimes, like, even the family, like, if incest happens within the family will sweep the shit under the rug. So, I hate to really admit this, but it just will never be taken seriously. It will never be taken seriously because people see men as strong and they see them as not being able to take advantage of. And a lot of people on the outside looking in are going to look at the victim funny and basically say like, oh, deep down inside you wanted it. Like you wanted it to happen. It's crazy how though, like, people can't think that another man can't overpower another man. Like I have been overpowered before. And I'll probably go a little bit deeper into the time that I was SA'd, but I will say, like, there's been times in the club where I've been pinned against the wall because the man was waiting for me to give him his number. Or there's been times where, like, a guy would block my car in because, you know, I was parallel parked. A man literally drove his car up next to mine and blocked me in and would not move until I gave him my number. So there's just many cases to where like a man can really take advantage of another man, but overall a lot of people in society still are not going to take it seriously. And you know, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I mean, because at the end of the day, you guys are sitting here watching a man wearing his pajamas in the middle of the day with an etch-a-sketch hairline. So it is what it is. But I will say, I just feel like in my heart of hearts, these cases would never be taken seriously. But yeah, y'all, again, I apologize. Like, I haven't put out a video in 3 weeks, mainly due to me being in grad school, and then this past week I got like really sick. You could probably still even hear it in my voice. Baby, that class was some bullshit. Bullshit. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this topic. Are you a man that's ever been sexually assaulted before? Drop down in the comments, let me know your story or your testimonial. I mean, you don't have to go too deep into your trauma if you don't want to, but baby, I would like to hear your experiences and what you've been through. But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna come back at you guys with some more content.